Hello, this is Alexius, and we are back for episode 8 of War Plan Orange, where we are on the 19th of June. We just finished looking at what our submarines were doing, pretty much finished that turn. We're doing some bombardment, getting ready to do some replenishment, sending the repulse, and the heavy cruisers in Manila up here to intercept these westbound transports. Could be westbound and then just pulling into here to drop off more troops. If they continue on, we're going to try to intercept them over here before they break out into the South China Sea. Westbound transport, that'll be good for our cordon. Oh wow. Japanese sub trying to take on one of our Chinese cruisers. No success. Here they are again, being pursued. They're in shallow water, so they're having trouble. Oh yeah, still pursuing that submarine. Gonna take another shot at the cruiser, managing to hit this time. Alright, and here we're back at the dawn of the 20th of June. We're not quite halfway to Hawaii. We have our tankers dropping off a bunch of stuff. Ooh, troops too. Field Artillery Regiment, from the looks of it. Okay, nothing of note there. Check on our Anzac submarines, still moving along. Central Pacific submarines, also moving along. What's this one doing? Alright, so, yes, because we're getting the new ones now. That one's headed for South Central Shikoku, Southeast Shikoku, and this one to south of Hamamatsu, and we'll send this one southeast of Hamamatsu, or southwest actually. I think Hamamatsu is this one. Yes. I have that submarine. Our cruiser doing 4 fires. Actually, not too significant damage. Just fires. Other submarines are moving along. Transports as well. Should have plenty of transports in here. A lot of them need some maintenance. Alright, how's our division coming along? Okay, they did 15 miles last day. That's good. I have the De Reuter standing by. Where is the Dreadnought is cruising. Because they're still set to follow the one division. Get them back. We'll reset them to bombardment. Escorts do not need to fire, because we did not bombard them last time. They're headed there. Battlecruiser made great speed there. Get them up to here. cruisers are finished with their deal, get them to patrol. I'll bring them down to full speed, from full speed. Keep them going east. These are now moving away. Actually, let's keep them at full then. Get the cruisers to go here. Get the battle cruiser to go here. They do flank speed, they make quite a lot of ground. We'll see if we can't hunt down those transports. I think that's everything. Here's our bombardment. Ooh, not so good this time. Still still after it. Okay, Hai Young definitely not doing well anymore. Definitely sending that one back. It has flooding. Alright, dawn of the 21st of June. I think we'll take a look, see what destroyers are available, which doesn't look like any. No, there's a group. Get that group running. And the minesweeper. Leave the widgeon there for now. Central Pacific submarine progress. Tell me whether they're expanding. Handy if they told me if the port or airfield was expanding or not. I've got a harebrained scheme in mind. Get a surface action group. Get the New Zealand and the Australia ready to go. An escort of light cruisers. Actually check before we go too much further. They do not have depth charges. Take a look. Anything else in the drawer Y should have depth charges. So we will transfer ships. Grab a couple of destroyers. Oh, no retirement allowed. Max reaction. Who is your commander? Aggression is moderate, naval skill is high. Others we could use. Less capable. Best guy for the job. Sending you to Chuk. Submarines almost to Balikpapan. Alright, these transports are done with their mission. The ones are still unloading, no surprise there. Replenish this one, their home base for... Can they make it to home? Oh, just barely. Ship sighted going west. Come down to mission speed. Let's get these cruisers down as well. Have them backstop over here rather than direct. Moving east, moving west. Do need to take, yeah, they got hit hard. They're going to Shanghai, that's probably the, or Hangzhou. Going to Hangzhou. Wouldn't Shanghai be a better one? Has plenty of ship repair points. Go to Shanghai. And auto disband when you get there. You're going to be laid up for a while. Let's get our destroyers out. Dreadnought's almost returned. Replenish these ships. They have full armament again. Get them down to bombarding. My troops are in this. Fairly light. I'm going to send these ones to Manila now. Set their home port as well. Dreadnought's down to moderate level of ammunition, but I want to keep up the bombardment. I'm going to set them to bombard. I think that's everything I'm concerned about. Here's our bombardment, causing casualties and disruption. Alright. Our sub's getting attacked. Oh, she's gonna have to return to port. If she even makes it. Here's that submarine. Managed to hit one of the destroyers. The submarine's being a real thorn in the side. A lot more effective than any one of ours. Another one. Misses the French cruisers. Alright, here we go. 22nd of June. Not actually too concerned. Wow, that is a cluster. Still moving along. Ball's done their thing. I forget I'll even it out. We'll slow them down. I get them to even out their endurance. Very short-legged. Although I think I didn't have them fully supplied yet. Alright, let's get you up to Hong Kong. Actually, they could go to... I don't want destination. They could go to Shanghai direct. Turn to Shanghai. Perfect. And they are all set. Dreadnought should be running low on ammunition and bombard with a little bit more. We'll set them to do so. But at that point, I think we'll be out of ammunition and we'll have to send them for replenishment. Hopefully these guys will be within striking distance by then. Or, sorry, these guys. I don't think so. They're a little bit slow. Check our heavily injured submarine. Lots of flotation damage. No fires, that's good. Turn to Manila. We'll need to disband and do repairs at that point. Come back down here. And this one over here. Then I probably don't want to hang out there too more because I imagine I'll be getting a response from the Japanese fleet. You return to Shanghai. Firemen allowed, auto disband. That destroyer is going to be out of action for a while. Submarines are starting to arrive on station. Where are you guys at? 45 miles in. Jungle's rough. Moving forward some. Alright, I have a replacement submarine that missed. No dice though. Putting a world of hurt on us, and we're not accomplishing much. Oh, jeez. That's very bad. That destroyer will not survive. Oh, jeez, was that multiples? Oh yeah, they're very not good. 3 torpedo hits. They're done. Okay, we're gonna have to set up some aggressive ASW squadrons now. Cruisers are hit a little bit. A lot of casualties. That was a good one. Especially the port supply hit. They can't draw supply across Mindanao. They don't control it. And we have troops in the way. Ooh, transports. Seeing some squadrons out here. And here we are, dawn of the 23rd. Breeze through a lot of this. Kind of see where Central is working it. Want to check on Juke. Whole reason I'm doing it. Go check their defenses. They have a shore facility, but we're going to go bombard them. We're going to see how good it is. Their shore defenses are not that great. We're going to start poking around. And here we go. They're starting to get submarines out in east of New Guinea. Definitely need to have everything escorted now. Troops staying in place. I think they bombarded. Home base is now Manila. Return and refuel. This will be the ones heading back. Okay. We can set you to bombardment. Ammo's up to 9 now. Want to change them. We only really have one. The rest of these not have depth. Oh, they don't. That's why. We definitely want that one submarine to be in with the cruisers. Because then they will effectively be defended. Go back to Harbor Patrol. We have out here patrol gunboats. Parrot, Simpson, and Bulmer. Parrot, Simpson, Bulmer. Would be one of my ASW groups. No retirement. I want one of you to go up there. And then Pillsbury, Ford, Bruxton. Ford, Truxton, Pillsbury. Troll. Send you here. We saw one there. And the last two should also have depth charges. Paul Jones and Preble. That's the cruiser that's been injured. Patrol gunboats, we already know where they're at. So, form new task group. ASW. We'll use Paul Jones and Preble. You will be in Shanghai. I can't imagine them not having subs there. This is all shallow. We can respond with these forces and kind of set up an anti-sub net around here. Alright, I have this set up. They're at 50 miles now. Continue to move forward. Alright, here they are again. Severe flooding, not good. Oh, task force. This looks the repulse? Ah, no, this is the cruiser force. Taking on some transports. See, they are troop transports, so this is a very good find. I'm surprised them unescorted. Internal explosions. I want to see what these other two are. And then I might skip the rest of the combat. I'm really curious though. They're too focused and we're not identifying other ones. So overall, we sunk one for sure. So they focused on it. Yeah, they were all troop transports. The Blue taking one shell hit. We'll have to check, make sure there was no significant damage. I think waiting and being cautious to start allowed the Japanese to be a little bit, AI to be a little bit more complacent. They have unescorted transport groups and we're able to get the drop on them. I know in my earlier campaign, the 1922 one, I tried being aggressive from the beginning and it did not work out well. Oh yeah, Chuk is very well defended. I'm gonna turn around, we're gonna go home. Submarine number 62 again. Submarine will not leave us alone. You'd figured she'd be out of torpedoes by now. And this making her commander a lot better, which is not good. Alright, here we are. June 24th, 1926. Get our Duke squadron turned around. A number of fires, a little bit of flotation damage on the light cruisers. I mean, the battle cruiser, Australia, she took quite a bit of fire and she's looking fine. Some of the guns we're taking out. Got a number of fires though, and that's not so good. Turn to Rabal. We need to react and auto disband when we get there. Well, I don't think Rabal has... No, it doesn't look like it. Are we out of supplies here? We're out of fuel. Less than ideal. Now destroyers. Form a new group. Stalwart swordsman. Double check, make sure they have depth charges. Then set them to go to... Brisbane has a lot of fuel in it. Sydney has a lot of fuel. Melbourne has a lot of fuel. We'll go to Brisbane. Turn to Brisbane. Form a new task group. Surface, we'll send Tasmanian to 2. We're going to Brisbane. We're sending this one to Sydney, and Melbourne might be a little too far. Turn to Sydney. No, I think they'll make it. Make a third group. One will be... these are shorter legged ones though. We'll just send those two. And we'll get some fuel and supplies up to Rabaul. We've used all of it. Oh, we have all the subs. Set home base. Shanghai. Turn. Home base. Shanghai. Return. I have high hopes for having all of these submarines based out of Shanghai, since we have mainland China a lot more secure than World War II. That gives us a lot more options. I'm trying to exploit that, which I really wasn't thinking of that when I was doing the 1922 scenario. I want to rectify that. I feel like having all of these bases is a great advantage. They're the ones headed up there. Perfect. We have the Haichu. They set to disband? No. Auto disband when you get there. No, not Hangzhou. I want you to go to Shanghai. They have port facilities. Alright, we have another submarine. Send them east of Shimizu. We'll swap out. Head back to Tsingtao. Get replenished. Are you guys retiring? Use that much ammo? Use torpedoes. Not bad. We'll let them retire. Move the repulse over. And these ships are slow. Finch, the Reuter is set. Let's set you all over to Zamboanga, Zamboanga. How much fuel do we have here? Okay, we're looking good. I don't think we can go direct to Zamboanga. March direction northwest. Perfect. We'll go northwest as close as we can before we start turning. I might even try to come into direct contact. We're looking at 432 infantry, 20 guns, 1,000 support, rifle squads, engineer squads. Really like to have more. 15 guns to R20. 1,800 troops. They're kind of comparable. Not bode well for an offense against them. We'll move in though. We'll hope the bombardment and a lack of supplies will help us. We're not making an opposed landing, thank goodness. We'll do one more turn. Oh, there we go. Although we didn't get much of a chance, that was ASW ships looking for us. we go. Chance of dropping, but it looks like we did not find them. Got a torpedo off. There we go. Port supply hit, too. Dutch doing their part. There we go. ASW attack on submarine number 62. Oh, nice. Explosion below the waterline, perfect. Using the deck gun. That's a troop transport that's not going anywhere anytime soon. Thing of luck, she'll sink, but close to ports. Yeah, we just need to get this cordon set up, especially here between Tokyo and Osaka. Seems to be a lot of traffic in that area. Alright, and we see the 25th of June. Keeping Pearl Harbor, we'll check again on them at the end of the month, start of the new month. Ships limping home from Chuk. We'll have to see if we need to separate them some. Our escort destroyers heading out to Sydney and Brisbane. And tanker, troop transports, and our torpedo boats. All those subs are heading out appropriately. Our 4 is heading for Hong Kong, perfect. Aero Division, 2 miles. Ooh, a long walk. Starting to think maybe I should drop this transport off with the Indian Division in Davao, especially as we have a surface presence there. So I think I'm going to do that. Maybe even, yeah, go to Cotabato, drop off the division. And then they can walk the rest of the way, or can they take up this western flank? These ones retiring. Yeah, you don't need to retire. Get back in the bombardment. Question now becomes, where is... Ah, there's the dreadnought. Set them to follow Task Force 1045. Or actually, let's send them on ahead. We'll get them down here. Here. And their purpose will be to look for any surface groups down here. I don't want retirement. Well, they're on their way. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. We have all these subs coming along here, disrupting all these convoys. Hitting at least the one troop transport. But with that, pretty much out of time. Call this the first strikes. Save it. Thank you for staying till the end. Let me know what you think. Always interested. And I'll see you next time. Take care.